Good. Lay down on the mat. This bend if you have any tension along the spine, otherwise legs straight and rolls outward. Roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Slide the shoulder blades over the waist and pull the back of your head away from the shoulders. Close your eyes. And just for a brief moment, stay there. Just observe and allow your body to relax, to start this deeper relaxation. Observe the weight of your body onto the ground, the pressure of your body onto the ground. Imagine your body melting into the ground. Allowing your body to become happier and more relaxed. Observe your breath. This light breath. Observe your forehead and allow your forehead to relax. Observe your eyes. And allow your eyes to relax. Observe your cheeks. And allow your cheeks to relax. Allow your jaw to relax. Allow the skin on your face to relax. Allow your neck to relax. Shoulders, arms, forearms, and hands. Relax your back. Vertebra per vertebra. Allow your belly to relax. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. The body is heading onto the ground, completely relaxed. Observe your breath. Observe every aspect of your breath. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Just observe. Become a witness of the body, of your breath, of your mind. Just observe. Like you were observing someone else's breath. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. Small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause. Exhalation, pause. And even there, observe, is one of the 2 pauses longer. Three more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long, slow, and steady breath. Observe your lungs expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. The body expands with that inhalation and contract with the exhalation. Keep this movement and this breath easy and soft. Observe your body expanding and becoming more compact. Keep a long, slow, and steady breath. And keeping your breath easy, soft, create a 7-minute breathing cycle where you have the same length for the inhalation and exhalation. Allow your body to expand with the inhalation and observe your body becoming more compact with the exhalation, and keep inhalation and exhalation at the same length. Even if you're controlling your breath, the length of your breath, keep your breath easy and soft. Same length, inhalation, exhalation. Breath easy and soft. And still keeping your breath easy and soft. And same length, the inhalation, exhalation. Create now an abdominal breath. Only the belly moves, not the chest. Allow your belly to expand with every inhalation and to become more compact with every exhalation. The chest doesn't move. Only the belly moves. And even if it means that you will need to have a shorter breath, even if it seems like you're not breathing completely, it's not a problem. You're now playing with your breath. So keep a belly breathing and keep the same length for inhalation and exhalation. Observe the small tension on your diaphragm. Become aware of the movement of the diaphragm. This muscle that goes down when you inhale to allow the lungs to become wider, bigger, fuller, and then move up into the chest to push the air out for the exhalation. Only the belly moves, not the chest. Same length, the inhalation, exhalation. Just the belly moving. From your next breath, I want you to activate the abdominal muscle a little bit more for the exhalation in order to exhale in a more efficient way. Exhale a little bit deeper to empty your lungs a little bit more. Keep the belly breathing. But use the abdominal muscles to empty your lungs a little bit more. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, keep in the same technique. Inhale on your belly. Exhale, completely activating the abdominal muscles. At the end of the exhalation, hold the breath just for a brief moment. And while holding the breath, relax your abdominal muscles. Inhale. Exhale, completely activating your abdominal muscles. Hold the breath. And while holding the breath, relax your belly. One more time. Inhale. Still on the belly if possible. Exhale completely. Activate your abdominal muscles. Hold the breath. And while holding the breath, relax your abdominal muscles. Go back to a normal breath now, not controlled. You allow your lungs to fill up completely and to get empty, but in a normal way, not controlled, just for a few breaths. Let your breath flow naturally. Now take your breath control again. Inhale completely, so using both the belly and the chest. Exhale completely, and even there, activate your abdominal muscles to empty your lungs. At the end of the exhalation, hold the breath, relax your belly, and while holding the breath, suck the diaphragm up to create a sort of empty stomach. Relax your belly and inhale. Exhale, completely activate your abdominal muscles to empty your lungs. Hold the breath. Relax your belly. And lift your diaphragm. Relax your belly. Inhale. Exhale completely. Hold the breath. Relax the abdominal muscles. And lift the diaphragm up into the chest. Relax your belly and inhale. One more time, exhale completely. Use your abdominal muscles to empty your lungs. Hold the breath. Relax your abdominal muscles and lift the diaphragm. Relax completely. And go back to a normal breath. Allow your breath to flow freely. Three breaths. completely relaxed. At the end of the third breath, bend your knees, put your feet quite close to the buttocks. Stay there. We're going to do exactly the same technique that we did before, just one time. So inhale completely. Exhale completely, activating also the abdominal muscles in order to empty your lungs at the end of the exhalation. Hold the breath. Release the muscles of the abdominal area and lift your diaphragm up. Release. Now, I want you to go back to a normal breath, but I want you to activate your Mula Bandha for the exhalation. So you inhale normally. And just for the exhalation, activate your Mula Bandha. So activate the pelvic floor muscles, but in a quite easy way, a soft way. Release for the inhalation. Activate and exhale. Release for the inhalation. Activate for the exhalation. One more time. Inhale. Freely. Exhale. With the Mula Bandha active. Okay. Now, I want you to activate the Jalandhara Bandha. Jalandhara Bandha is an energetical lock around your throat. And to do this energetical lock in a quite easy way, just push the back of the head away from the shoulders. And you will see that the chin will move toward the base of the throat. When it moves in this direction, just observe that the throat becomes a little bit narrower. This narrowing of the throat is the start of this lock. So, I want you to inhale, and when you exhale, push the back of the head away from the shoulders and allow the chin to move toward the base of the throat. Inhale, release. And with the exhalation, push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Allow the chin to move toward the base of the throat, but keep the muscles around your throat quite relaxed. Inhale, release. And with the exhalation, create again this energetical lock by pushing the back of the head away from the shoulders. Now, inhale deeply. With the exhalation, push the back of the head away from the shoulders and activate gently the Mula Bandha. Release, inhale. With the exhalation, Activate Mula Bandha and Jalandhara. One more time. Inhale freely, and with the exhalation, activate Mula Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha. Go back to a normal breath, just for a brief moment. And now we're going to add another step. We're going to add the Uddiyana Bandha, which is the lifting of the diaphragm that we already did by when we hold the breath. So when you hold the breath now, I want you to lift the diaphragm, but since we already know how to activate also the other two locks, two energetical locks, so Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha, I want you to activate the three locks completely, fully. So you will be a little bit more intense. So the Jalandhara Bandha, so the throat, will be closed. And also the Mula Bandha will be a little bit more contracted than usual. I want you to keep this lock while you're holding the breath. When you need to inhale, just relax completely, all the bandhas, all the body, and inhale for 3 times. So, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Activate your abdominal muscles to help you exhale completely. At the end of the exhalation, activate Mula Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha, and Uddiyana Bandha. So close the pelvic floor, close the throat, and lift the diaphragm. Release completely. 3 relaxed breath. Gonna do it 2 more times. If you're ready, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And activate the 3 bandhas. Pelvic floor, throat, and diaphragm. One and 2, just release and go back to a normal breath. Deep breaths. Get ready for the third one. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Activate Mula Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha, and Uddiyana Bandha. And go back to a normal breath. Just for a brief moment. Observe the feelings on your body and on your mind. Roll on your right side And push with the left hand, sit up. And Baddha Konasana. Base of the feet together. Knees moving to the side. Put your hands right in front of the knees. Inhale deeply. We're going to do exactly the same thing. Exhale completely. Activate Mula Bandha. Activate Jalandhara Bandha by moving the chin toward the base of the throat and the back of the head away from the shoulders. Lift the diaphragm up. Release, inhale. Exhale completely. Activate Mula Bandha. Activate Jalandhara Bandha, so chin toward the base of the throat, back of the head away from the shoulders. Lift the diaphragm up. Release, and one more time. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Activate Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, and Uddiyana Bandha. Release completely. Keep your eyes closed and observe if there's any feeling, any emotion. Still keeping your eyes closed, roll your hips forward and allow your spine to unbend. Let your head move down toward the feet. Allow your neck to lengthen. And just relax. Last moments. Then slowly come back up. Put your feet down on the ground, knees bent. Put your hands right under your buttocks with the fingers pointing back. Pay attention not to go in hyperextension on the elbows. Inhale deeply. And with the exhalation, lift your hips up. Stay there for 3 breaths. Keep the head aligned with the spine. So don't let the head drop down. At the end of the third, slowly lower your buttocks. Cross your legs. Put your hands over the knees and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine, both on one side and on the other side. Keep the sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Push the lumbar spine gently forward. Just the lumbar spine. Keep the shoulders right above the hips. Roll the arms outward and push the thumbs back. Allow your chest to open. Breathe deeply on your chest. Use your breath to open the chest. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, release. Put your left hand down on the ground, not too far from the left hip. Fingers pointing to the left. Lift the right arm up to the sky, but keep the shoulder down. Keep the right shoulder away from the right ear. Palm of the right hand to the left. Push with the left hand against the ground to push the torso to the right. And allow also the left side of the hips to lift just a tiny bit. Allow the right hand to move gently to the left to stretch the right side of your torso. Push the right thumb back and look up. 2 breaths. At the end of the third, change side. Put your right hand down on the ground, not too far from the hip. Right fingers pointing to the right. Lift the left hand up. Keep the palm of the hand facing right. Keep the shoulder away from the ear. Push with the right hand against the ground to push the chest to the left. Lift also gently the right side of the hip, still by pushing the hand down to the ground. And allow the left hand to move gently to the right. Push the thumbs back and look up. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to center. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Roll the arms outward again. Push the thumbs back to open your chest. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the shoulder blades down. And lean gently back in order to have a bit more pressure on your sitting bones. That's activating also gently your abdominal muscles. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, release. And straighten your legs for the lesson. Roll your thighs inward and allow the heels to move gently apart. Keep the sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, and even then, lean gently back, just in order to have a bit more pressure on your sitting bones. But keep the thighs down, push the thighs down. Breaths. At the end of the third breath, point your feet. Okay. Roll your arms outward and push the hands down on the ground with the fingers pointing back. Pay attention not to overstretch your elbows, still keeping the feet pointed. Belly in, inhale deeply. And with exhalation, lift your hips. 3 breaths. More. More. Okay. And at the end of the third, go down. Flex your feet and move down into your onto your elbows. Okay. Inhale. With exhalation, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your legs up. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, bend your knees and put your feet down on the ground at the same length, width of the hips. Okay. Push with the elbows against the ground, push the chest up. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, go down with the torso. Okay. Now, keep the back of the head away from the shoulders. Roll your arms outward and keep the hands quite close to the hips. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground and lift your hips. Move the chest toward the chin. Stay there. And gently release. Inhale. With the exhalation, again, push with the feet against the ground, lift your hips. Keep on pushing with the feet against the ground to move the chest over the chin. Stay there. And go down. One more time, inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground, lift the hips. And move the chest over the chin. Stay there. At the end of the third, really slowly lower your hips. Roll on your right side, push with the left hand to sit up. Now I want you to take a folded blanket. The idea is to use a folded blanket to give a bit of that is 1 centimeter, 1 or 2 centimeters from the mat to your neck. Because we're going to put the folded blanket in this position. It can also be slightly higher. So I would say from 1 centimeter to 3 centimeters. And I want you to lay down over the folded blanket. And I want you to have roughly the 4 fingers from your shoulders to the end of the folded blanket. Once that you have this position, put your feet quite close to the buttocks, roll the arms outward, and slide shoulder blades over the waist. Still keeping this distance from the shoulders to the end, to the edge of the folded blanket. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground to lift the hips. And push with the feet against the ground to push the chest toward the chin. Stay there. And at the end of your next breath, really slowly lower your hips. So having this folded blanket under the shoulders will allow your neck to be more relaxed. It was exactly the same exercise, the same asana, but I think that it felt a difference of tension around the neck. The positioning is not super easy at the beginning. The idea is really to have, once that you have your hips lifted, you could even lift a tiny bit your head from the ground, because you don't have all the pressure that usually you have in this position. We're gonna do it 2 more times, and then we're gonna add something more. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground, lift your hips. Keep on pushing with the feet against the ground to move the chest toward the chin. And slowly go down. Check the position of the shoulders over the folded blanket. Inhale deeply. And with the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground, lift the hips. Keep on pushing to build the chest over the chin. Stay there. And slowly go down. If you have any question, I'm here. You can just unmute yourself. Don't worry about that. You can ask me anything. Okay, now we're gonna do roughly the same thing, but we're gonna interlace the hands under the body. And we're gonna push even more with the arms under the body to lift the chest, even more. So, inhale deeply. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground, lift the hips, interlace the hands behind your back, and roll the arms outward to narrow the 2 arms. Now, push with the feet against the ground a little bit more to move the chest over the chin, and push even with your arms against the ground to go deeper in this position. Don't twist your hand. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, really slowly, go all the way down. Interlace the hands behind the head. And using the arms, move the chin toward the chest. So the different thing. It's not the chin, the chest to the chin, but the chin to the chest. Lift your head. Okay, stay there. And go down again. Check the distance of your shoulders from the edge of the folded blanket. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your hips, interlace the hands under the body. Roll the arms outward. Push with the feet against the ground to lift the hips a little bit more and move the chest toward the chin. Push with the hands and the arms against the ground to go deeper in this position. Stay there. And really slowly go down. So rise, relax your body. Now, if you didn't feel tension on the neck, you can just use one blanket. If you felt a bit of tension, a bit of pressure around the neck area, you can add another folded blanket for the next asana, for the next exercise. Because now, still using the folded blanket, I want you to simply push the hand against the ground and move the legs behind your head. Bend your knees and stay there. Really slowly. Come back to the normal position. Go back down. Good. Check again the position of the shoulders. And again, if you felt tension on the neck, don't hesitate to add one more blanket. The idea is to be as much as you can relaxed around the neck area. It's really important. Inhale. With exhalation, push with the hands against the ground and move your legs behind your head. If the knees bend, stay there. And gently come back down. Okay. We're gonna do it one more time. Pay attention on the neck. If you feel any tension on the neck, just add one blanket. Put your hands down on the ground. Inhale. With exhalation, move legs behind your head. Bend your knees. Stay there. And if you feel quite comfortable, put your hands just behind your back and stay there. Really slowly. Come back down. All the way down. Roll on your right side and push with the left hand to sit up. Move the folded blanket away. Now, I know that you have the knee. We're gonna that is the knee that can hurt. So use the folded blanket actually. If it's too hard, let me know, because we're gonna find another variation. This is not a problem. Otherwise, tabletop position, belly in, and really slowly walk forward with the hands to lower the chest. Allow the head to move down toward the ground. Stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, still keeping the arms completely straight and active, still keeping the chest toward the ground, lift the head, just like you want to look at your thumbs. And really slowly come back into the position. Okay. Inhale. With the exhalation, roll your hips backward, push your spine up to the sky and look at your belly. Inhale, roll your hips forward, allow the spine to drop, move the shoulders away from the ears and look up. Exhale, look at your belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look at your belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look at your belly. Inhale, look up. Move your feet toward the edge of the mat. Tuck your toes under. Roll the arms outward. Slide the shoulder blades over the waist. Inhale. With exhalation, buttocks back, shoulders down. Keep the shoulders down and really slowly start straightening your legs for Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Push the chest over the toes. Walk back with your hands. Move the folded blanket away. Put your hands on the waist. And come up. Now, move to the front of the mat. Tadasana, big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Now, gently, put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. And really slowly, lift your arms up to the sky. Push the thumbs back and allow the chest to open a little bit more. Exhale, roll your hips forward. Put your hands in prayer position. And go all the way down. When you're ready to maximum, allow the hand to go down to the ground. Get on the right leg. And walk back with your left feet as much as you can. Now, bend your right leg. Keep the right knee right above the right heel. Hands firmly on the ground. Plank pose. Good. Belly in. Now, put your knees down on the ground, quite wide. Put your feet in contact and move in child pose. The hands doesn't move. Okay, good. Now, with the hands still in this position, slide your body forward completely, all the way forward, down to the ground. Okay. Now, push with both hands against the ground. Activate your abdominal muscles to protect the lumbar spine and lift your shoulder a little bit. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Push a little bit more. Lift the chest a little bit more. A little bit more. More. Okay. Tuck your toes under. Push with the hands completely. Lift your chest and hip. And now, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, now, lean forward. Bend your left leg and put your left feet in between the hands. If it's a little bit too much, too hard, put your right knee down. Walk forward with the left feet. Once that you have the left knee right above the left heel, straighten your right leg again. Good. Now, push with the right feet against the ground and go in Uttanasana. 2 feet together. Push. Yes, good. Uttanasana. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Okay. Now, put your hands in prayer position. Lift your chest. Now, lift your arms. Open your chest. Lean gently back. Put your hands again in prayer position in front of the chest. Close your eyes. And still keeping the Tadasana position, relax your arms and just observe. Observe how you feel. Gonna do it 2 more times. Gently open your eyes. Hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Lift your arms up. Lean gently back. And again, prayer position. Roll your hips forward. Uttanasana. Hands down. Walk back with your left leg. Pay attention on the position of the right knee. Put your hands firmly on the ground and move in plank pose. From the plank pose, knees down, child pose. From the child pose, slide your body forward onto the ground, push with the hands against the ground, lift the chest, tuck your toes under, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From there, lean forward, bend your left leg and put your left feet in between the hands. If needed, just move the feet forward by putting the knees down. Now, Uttanasana, so push with the right feet against the ground, 2 feet together, lean forward. For your position, lift your chest, lift your arms, lean back. For your position again. Tadasana. Close your eyes. Observe. Allow the energy flow. Now we're going to do it one more time, but with the mantras. So every position has got a different mantra. The start and the end of each mantra is Om Namaha. What does change is the small word in between. So for instance, for the first one is Mitraya. Mitraya. Okay. So it would be Om Mitraya Namaha. So I'm just going to show you the different position one more time, and then we're going to do it just one time all together. The first position, hands in free position in front of the chest, and the mantra is Om Mitraya Namaha. And we lift the arms up. Ravaye. Om Ravaye Namaha. Suryaya. Om Suryaya Namaha. Banave. Om Banave Namaha. Kagaya. Om Kagaya Namaha. Pushne. Om Pushne Namaha. Hiranyagarbhaya. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Marichyaye. Om Marichyaye Namaha. Adityaya. Om Adityaya Namaha. Savitre. Om Savitre Namaha. Arkaya. Om Arkaya Namaha. Bhaskara. Om Bhaskara Namaha. So this is the full. Now we're going to do it together. So start in Tadasana. Mitraya. Om Mitraya Namaha. Ravaye. Om Ravaye Namaha. Suryaya. Om Suryaya Namaha. Banave. Om Banave Namaha. Kagaya. Om Kagaya Namaha. Okay. Pushne. Om Pushne Namaha. Hiranyagarbhaya. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Marichyaye. Om Marichyaye Namaha. Adityaya. Left leg forward. Om Adityaya Namaha. Sorry, Savitre. Om Savitre Namaha. Arkaya. Om Arkaya Namaha. Bhaskara. Om Bhaskara Namaha. Close your eyes. Relax your arms. Observe your body, your mind. And now you can enter Shavasana. Take everything you need to be comfortable in Shavasana. If you feel a tension on the lumbar spine, don't hesitate to put a bolster under the knees. Since you have the folded blanket, you can use it either as a blanket or also as a weight for your belly in order to relax a little bit deeper. Keep the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen along the spine. And just for the first moments of Shavasana, observe what you did today and be proud of what you did today. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax.
Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amritat Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amritat Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amritat. Really slowly. Start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Gently stretch your body. Bend your knees. And roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Close your eyes. Put your hands in Inanna Mudra or Chin Mudra. Thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. And once that you have entered this position, just wait. Allow your mental body and energetical body to settle. Inhale deeply. And again, wait. Keep your body relaxed, but observe if there are small movements in your body. Become aware of those small movements. Become aware of your energies. Gently put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.